Hello, guys. This is Lavinia from Pilates and Mindfulness for Well-being. And today I talked about specifying and doing just a few exercises for beginners. It's just core tips for beginners, what to look into when you start a new practice, a new exercise routine. So, the first part of the exercise, especially of people that are overweight, they just started, they don't have any other training, and they spend a lot of hours on the couch. So, it's the mobility between the pelvic part and the spine, and also the mobility between the cervical part and the spine. And Pilates has a very good system for this. So, without further ado, we'll do together a few exercises and I explain a little bit more. So, you can follow along and play this video every time you need it, but don't. Um, so, start slow and just practice and see how it feels in the body. First of all, if you have any injuries or if you have any pre-existing conditions, so please check with the physician, with the physical therapist before you start any exercise regimen. So we start with the face up because this is less stressful for the spine. The spine can rest on the mat, and it's a very simple exercise. So you place the palms on top of each other with the elbows wide, and you place the palms on the back side of the head. And slowly you adjust the body in such a way that if it's possible, you try to pull the navel in. If you have too much visceral fat here and you are overweight, you still try to visualize the movement of pulling the navel in and engaging the whole abdominal part. And then slowly you start bringing the head towards with the chin towards the chest without pushing and pulling, without forcing, just noticing the movement that happens. And maybe noticing the spine. So try to create mobility on the cervical part of the spine and create this space in between the vertebrae. With each time that you perform this exercise, it will become a little bit more flexible. So usually we do 10 repetitions, and once you come to 10, then you can just rest the head and we work the pelvic part and the spine. So you bring the legs in tabletop here. You make a 90-degree angle at the knees and at the hips. And slowly you just lower, you keep the heels together. In Pilates, one staple is keeping the heels together. So you just lower from the hips couple of inches, maybe just 1 inch. The idea is like you feel this muscle engaging and you also feel the lower abs. You can place your hands on the hips so you can feel the movement and try not to feel this in the lower back, but with the lower abs, and go only as low as possible as it is possible for you in this moment. You will advance, and then the next move, it's either you rest in between or you go into marching. Marching means you keep the shape of 90 degrees between the knees, and then you just lower one heel at a time. And you also feel the inner and the outer thighs, the glutes engaging, and the lower abs. So we keep this movement and we do 10 and 10 on each leg with a slow tempo in the beginning. And slowly you can bring the knees towards the chest and massage the lower back here gently, and place the feet down on the mat. I would recommend also the bridge because it's a stability exercise, and you place the feet, you plant the feet down on the mat, and then slowly you tuck the tailbone. You start with the tailbone while you keep the navel pulled down towards the spine. So you tuck the tailbone, and you lift each vertebrae off the mat until you come up into a bridge. And you can hold here for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You should feel the hamstring, the muscles on the back side of the leg, and the glutes working. And if not, mentally engage the glute. It's always mind and body, so mentally engage the glute. And and then slowly, as you lower down, imprint each vertebrae down on the mat. There is no need to rush those movements. You have to feel each time you lift and visualize the spine, visualize these back muscles working and engaging, and then lower down. When you come up, you do not lift all the way up to overextend. So, and as you progress, as you do this a couple of times a week, you would feel the backside of the legs and the glutes strengthening, and also the mobility creating at this lumbar spine. Also here, it's very important, and if it's possible for you to do the figure four stretch, so bring the ankle over the knee and slowly interlace the fingers. Pull the knee towards you and just rock from left to right. You will feel the release in the opposite hip and also the hamstrings. And slowly we do the same thing on the other leg. So slowly bring the knee towards you and just rock from left to right. So these are really beginner exercises that you can do as you start out. So you can do this maybe every day, maybe 4 or 5 times a week, and you will notice from day one, you will notice progression. We always look for progression, not perfection. And as you build strength and stability, you can add new exercises. So this is the tip for today. Try it out. Let me know. Please send your comments. I always make time to read your comments. I appreciate your comments. And um, please send your suggestion. What exercise are you struggling with? What would you like more clarification? Maybe what's your favorite exercise? Let me know. Again, please subscribe to our channel, Pilates and Mindfulness for Wellbeing. It helps us to create and maintain this presence on YouTube. And if you like this transmission, this explanation, so please uh, give us your like. And thank you so much for today, and see you next time. Have a wonderful day.